darkness was mine. Didn't know it was there the whole time. Secret I told you long ago. Back from the dead, out of control. With your eyes open, see with your eyes closed. Drive into the sunset, leave it all on the road. Leave it all on the road. Leave it all on the road. Leave it all on the
Remember them all, still hear their call. Remember them all, still hear their call. Remember them all, still hear their call. Remember them all.
Catch me as I fall. I'm a bastard, heartless smile. Hear my laughter, love's on trial. I am broken, you are fire. Lies unspoken, heart's desire. Darkness was mine. Didn't know it was there the whole time. Secret I told you long ago. Back from the dead, out of control. I'm ready for the fallout. I'm ready for
What's going on, everybody? Macromaster coming at you. Today is Sunday, June 8th, 2025. Of course, that means it's time to duel. Could be playing some Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel today, continuing to climb the rank play ladder. Without further ado, let's get into the game. Alrighty. Playing in the World Championship Series qualifier, stage 1. Continuing to attempt I'm going to scoop because I think this person is somehow cheating, because there's no way that they're gaining that attack and that attack bonus when it specifically states that we're not normal or special summoned. And he couldn't have special summoned anything, so he would have had to have normal summoned the monsters. And so his monster shouldn't be getting the attack bonus. So something fishy's going on there. In fact, I feel like I should report that person for cheating. Alright. This is gonna suck. I'm gonna lose my heretic. I'm probably gonna lose here because even though I have field advantage, I have no cards in hand. And all they need to do is normal summon something with more than 1200 attack, or even 1200 or more attack, and my ability to block their special summons goes right out the window. Definitely going to be reporting this person for slow play, though, because this person is slow playing like crazy. I mean, they've literally done nothing for a full minute. Almost a full minute. Yes, I won, but that's because they scooped, but that's beside the point. The point is, they were slow playing. So let's go ahead and report this person for modding using cheat tools. And then report this person for slow play. It sucks. It sucks that people think that they have to cheat. Now, if it was just rank play, that's one thing. But this is the World Championship Series qualifiers, where there are legitimate prizes on the line, including a trip to Paris, France for the World Championship. extra deck. Okay. Yeah, let's let that go through. I could have negated that, but no, I'm gonna let that go through because it's practically useless. Okay, scooping. This is what is irritating me about this is that people are playing these meme decks that are designed to do nothing but stall or negate negate the opponent from being able to play. Negating some effects, yeah, sure, yeah. But negating the opponent's ability to play the game is just... Oh look, another slow play. Okay, so this person is playing a 58 card main, and this is again something that makes no sense to me. Why are people playing these ridiculously sized decks? These oversized decks that make no sense to be playing this sized deck. Again, deck sizes 40, 41, 42, 45. 40, 41, 42, 45. Any more than that, any deck size beyond that is you run in the problem of consistent your deck being inconsistent. Hell, even at 45, my 45 cards, my deck is ridiculously inconsistent. Like, I have Gravekeeper Stell, but I don't have any Gravekeepers and Grave to use on it. I have Polymerization, but I only have one Gravekeeper on the field. Intriguing. Perfect. Let's summon. Activate. Target. Alright. Let's grab Oracle. Let's grab these two. And we'll play Polymerization. And end up with perhaps the biggest supernaturalist I've ever had. And it can only get bigger. Apparently, he didn't read. Hey, Yu-Gi-Oh players, read the cards. I know Yu-Gi-Oh players are so adverse to reading their cards and reading their opponent's cards that it's ridiculous. But I mean, come on. Master Duel makes it so easy to be able to read your opponent's cards. Let's go ahead and grab Necker Valley Temple. He can't special summon. I don't understand why he keeps doing that. See, at 45 cards, my deck, just on straight drawing cards, is inconsistent. That's why I added Gravekeeper's Supernaturalist, because Gravekeeper's Supernaturalist adds in a consistency that gets me the cards I need when I need them. Well, within a turn of when I would need them. There are occasions where getting hidden temples of Necker Valley would be advantageous to have it that turn and not my next turn. And then I end up losing because I didn't have hidden temples of Necker Valley on the field during my opponent's turn. I'm most likely going to lose this match. Unless my opponent completely whiffs on their turn. 40 card main deck, 15 card extra deck. Okay, this is a legitimate deck. Decks that are near 60 just make no sense. Alright. Mimighoul. I totally forgot. Mimighoul has this ridiculous strategy. Blocking them from special summoning is coming in handy. However, Morphing Jar number 2 is going to be an issue. Alright, let's see here. Okay, so Archfiend, so it's likely Maxi, Mimighoul Slime, and Mimighoul Fairy. So far, so good. I haven't lost any life points yet. I don't know why they flip summoned the Ash Blossom. Aside from the fact that if they hadn't, they would have been stuck. At least I'm getting around the downside to summoning Curse. Alright, let's... Alright, we're just gonna scoop. Mimigul needs to be nerfed. Or just outright banned because it is disruptive to the game. After this match, I'll take a quick 5-minute break to run some ads. Then when I come back, we'll have a quick word from the sponsor, and then we'll keep going. After this match, win or lose. Fiendsmith? Nope. Beta format is the format. If you go to Team APS's YouTube channel, you can see they've covered beta format multiple times. It is a great format that I think would fix the problems that people have with Yu-Gi-Oh today, especially Master Duel, but Yu-Gi-Oh in general. You get one normal summon, one special summon, and one extra deck summon. That's it. So, one normal summon from the hand, one special summon from the hand, deck, or graveyard, and one extra deck summon. And even if you have an effect that would grant you an extra normal summon or an extra special summon, you just don't get it. Although I think the normal summon, like in the case of double summon, would be okay. But special summoning from the hand, deck, or graveyard, no. Except for one. You get one. Special summoning from the extra deck, whether it's links, synchros, Xyz, fusion, no. You get one. That's it. And that would fix 99.9% of the problems that people have with modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Because you have these decks that are designed to just summon, like a bajillion summons all at once. And people have a problem with it because it makes the game unfair, because you've got these decks that do all these summons all at once in one turn, and you have turns that are taking 10, 20, 30 minutes to set up turn one, and then your opponent doesn't get to play because you have all these cards on the field that now this card negates your opponent being able to do this. This card negates your opponent being able to do this. This card makes your opponent discard the card they just drew. This card negates this. This card negates anything your opponent does. And then the fact that some of those cards that negate all that stuff aren't hard once per turn negates, and that even if your opponent manages to get through all of those negates, all those individual cards that negate stuff, you've still got more effect negation on the field because of some of these cards having multiple negates per turn. So, or the fact that even if you don't have any negates left, some of these decks are able to co-opt your opponent's turn and special summon to the field, and then you end up with more negates, and it's just like, it makes the game unplayable in its current format. But that's beside the point. I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break to run some ads. When I come back, we'll have a quick word from sponsor, and then we'll try to keep going. So, back in 5 minutes. Don't go nowhere. There's another.
Work complete.
Yes. Okay. Let's. Nice. Okay. So I'm just looking around, searching for hidden doors. If not, maybe they'll bring it back next year. But for right now, it's probably sold out, but it's good. If you haven't tried W yet, you can go to w.gg, use promo code MACRO1 at checkout. Save 10% on your order and help support the channel. Get yourself some decent energy drink. I need to shave. Ooh, Ally of Justice decks. I actually kind of am familiar with this deck. Okay. Alright. Access the lighthouse slash observation tower is by ouch, is by going up through the pillar section. Show up and have Will Wheaton not discuss that scene, which is a huge scene and says so much for the future of the franchise. You know, where it goes from here. It's just astounding. Go.
A ramp descends into the warehouse's lowest depths. Surprisingly, the ramp is spotless and dust-free. This makes you feel uneasy. This must be the kobolds' Ersatz shrine to Kyber.
Just making sure I check every single room, because you never know. No big deal. No big deal at all, because I can just leave this area. Because I might finish this quest and call it a day. Because I have lab work that I have labs that need done. I have to go to the
Launch facility, dead ahead. Directly.
Alrighty, folks, we're back from break. Quick word from sponsor before we keep going. Today's sponsor is W Energy. I absolutely love W Energy. It is my favorite energy drink by far. Lots of vitamins, minerals, nootropics organically derived from coffee berries. No artificial dyes or colors, no artificial fillers, no sugar, which is great for a diabetic. Really cool flavors. You've got tiger's blood, which frankly, in my opinion, has too much coconut flavor in it, but that's just my personal choice. Dragonade, Galaxy Grenade, Dub Sludge, Big Energy Tears, Japanese Soda, which they're unfortunately sold out of. Otherwise, I would have been buying another tub of Japanese soda. They do sell out. Some of their better flavors do sell out pretty fast, so just keep checking their website or their mobile app or the shop app if you want to go that route. and just keep checking back with them. They do get more in. If they do restock the flavors that get sold out eventually. But anyway, you get 30 servings per tub, which at the cost of a tub comes out to like buck 50 a serving, give or take. Super inexpensive compared to your average canned energy drink. And you can do all sorts of stuff with it. You can add it to, if you want carbonation, you can add it to seltzer water, and boom, you've got carbonated energy drink. If you want to use it to sweeten unsweetened iced tea, you can do that. You can put it in just straight water if you want. Anything you want to do with it, you can do. It's great energy. Helps get me going first thing in the morning. Helps keep me going throughout the day. Absolutely love it. If you want to try it for yourself, you can just head over to, like I said, w.gg, or their mobile app, or the shop app if you don't want to download. If you already have the shop app downloaded and you don't want to download another app, you could do that. Try it for yourself. If you want to save a little bit of money, just use promo code MACRO1, that's MACRO1 at checkout. Save 10% on your order and help support the channel. Get yourself an awesome energy drink that just cannot be beat. And is absolutely delicious. All right. Let's get back to the game. Okay. Let's back out of here for a moment. Go to the Duel Pass. Grab the Duel Pass rewards. Grab mission rewards. Let's go to the shop. Let's open up 10 more legacy packs. A new card in Lucky Trinket, but it's a 2-star monster with 600 attack, 800 defense, and it's a normal monster too. And it's a light spellcaster. Okay, but it's still junk. Silverfang, more junk. New card, but more junk. Nothing new there, and nothing but junk. Hey, finally something new that's not, well, might not be junk, but might be junk. We'll never know. Tailor of the Fickle. It's a quick play spell. Switch one equip card equipped to a monster to another correct target. I'm going to call it junk, because very few people are using equip spells anymore. Junk. Junk. Well, it's not new, but at least not new to me, but it is a UR, Psychic Rover. This is a level 2 dark psychic type monster with 0 attack, 700 defense. If this card is special summon, you can roll a 6-sided die, and if you roll a 1 or 6, destroy up to 2 cards on the field. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can roll a 6-sided die, and if you roll a 2, 3, 4, or 5, special summon this card. The player who summoned it cannot special summon from the extra deck while it is face up in the monster zone. Yeah, it's total trash. it's attempting to do way too much all at once. Discord. This is a continuous trap card. Neither player can sync or summon. Send this card to the graveyard during your third end phase after activation. So this stays on the field, but destroys itself during your third end phase after activation. And it prevents sync or summons. Okay. Cool, I guess. Chalen the Prophet. This is a level 4 fire spellcaster with 1800 attack, 200 defense. Once per turn, you can declare either spell or trap, then target one set card in your opponent's spell and trap zone. Look at that target, and if it is the declared card type, that card cannot be activated this turn. Ooh, that is nasty. However, can easily be negated with Imperial Tombs of Necro Valley. Both new cards, well, this one is definitely junk. This one, however, level 6, Fire Beast, 2250 attack, 1800 defense. Firewing Pegasus is actually, despite being a normal monster, is actually not completely junk. It's a level 6, so it's on the high end of needing only one tribute for its summon, but it's a normal monster, and there's a lot of support for normal monsters right now to summon them out. It's like you could pendulum summon this thing out without needing a tribute. So yeah, not completely junk, not really playable, but not completely junk. Whereas Turu Purin is, yeah, complete just garbage. Alright. Let's back out of there. Let me just take a quick look at the daily missions. Okay. Ritual Synchro Xyz Summon a Monster. I'm thinking, and I need to do it 2 more times. I'm thinking if we go to ranked duels and let's change decks, swap it out for my Black Wings, which is actually a fairly decent deck. And at this point, as long as I'm able to synchro summon at least twice, I'll let them beat me. As long as I get to synchro summon twice. I will actually let this person win as long as I get to synchro summon twice, because you don't get credit for the mission completions if you don't get credit for the completing the missions if you scoop. If you surrender, you have to actually play out the game, win or lose. But this is what I meant by beta format making the game playable and slowing things down. Because right now, I'm sitting here not doing anything. I'm just playing it for the sinker summoning daily mission. If I even get a chance to play. I just want the gems, man. That's all. That's the only reason I'm playing the Black Wings is I want the gems. And at least with Black Wings, I know how to play Black Wings. Some of the other sinker summon heavy decks that are out there, I'm not familiar enough with to confidently play them. So that's why it's Black Wings. If I get a chance to play. Right now, it doesn't seem like I'm going to get a chance to play. I'm probably going to end up scooping at 5 minutes if this person doesn't finish their turn soon. Not familiar enough with speedroids. Black Wings, I know how the deck's played. I actually took Black Wings to the Edison Shonen Jump back in the day. And came within like 15 seconds of making day 2 of the 75th jump. Because my opponent was in line to get their copy of the mat that was being given away for that jump, and they were 15 seconds away from getting a match loss. They even got a game loss. They had already gotten a game loss. I had already called over a judge to report them having not shown up for 5 minutes, and so they got a game loss. And then they were 15 seconds away from getting the match loss when they finally showed up. And if I really wanted to be a dick, I could have let that 15 minutes or 15 seconds play out while they set up, and then called over a judge and reported them not at their table and ready to play the match within the allotted time. Because it took them way more than 15 seconds to sit down, get their game playmat out, get their deck out, get their deck set up, shuffle their cards. You're supposed to be ready to play at the start of the round. And if you're not at your assigned table within 5 minutes of the start of the round, okay, yeah, we're just going to scoop because this person doesn't want to let me play. But, you know, anyone who's familiar with Yu-Gi-Oh! Knows what the round procedure, what the actual procedures are. You have 5 minutes to be at the start of the round. You have 5 minutes to be at your table, be ready to start the match. If you're not there within 5 minutes and ready to start the match, you get a game loss. Depending on the level of the tournament, if you're not there within 10 minutes, you get a match loss. Alright. Let's let this play out and see if this guy will let me play. But like I was saying, that last opponent, prime example of why beta format is necessary. You get one normal summon, one special summon, one extra deck summon per turn. That's it. Any more than that, and you just don't get any more than that. And they really need to crack down on names, because this person's name is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 kanjis, FGO, and an emoji of a finger pointing at the person's duelist portrait. Emojis should not be allowed in. Nope. I'm not doing that. Why are all these good players still in the rank play ladder? I would have thought all the good players would have been in day 2, or would have been in the World Championship Series qualifier ladder. Let's see what happens. As long as I get to synchro summon at least twice. Oh, for crying out loud. Okay. You can make this card gain if it's equal to that opponent's monster's attack during that damage calculation. Only if this card is sent from the hand of the game, you can add one spell trap from your deck to your hand. That's specific text. Okay. Let's go ahead and yeah, I didn't get to use the Book of Moon because I had it set on the field. Total misplay. I should have kept the Book of Moon in my hand until I was ready to end my turn. Really? I managed to negate like two things, and suddenly you're up and quitting? And I didn't even have that much on the field. And did you see? I didn't have anything in my hand. Did you see what they had in their? How many cards they had in their hand? They had to have had something that would have gotten over what I had on the field. Now, all the times I've scooped, because I didn't have anything that I could do, usually it's because I had like one card in hand that was useless, and like one or two cards on the field that were useless, and was unable to do anything. Now here is a dilemma. Do I use Pot of Duality, or do I special summon Bora? Well, we'll see if I even get a turn. We'll see. Dude's got 4 minutes. T-minus 3 minutes, 30 seconds, mark. And this is where we surrender because that card needs to be banned. It needs to be removed from the game. Alright. I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break so I can run some ads. When I come back, we're going to keep trying to see if I can get those last 2 synchro summons out on the field to be able to get the daily mission for synchro summoning 3 times. So, back in 5 minutes. Don't go nowhere. I might finish this quest and call it a day. Because I have lab work that I have labs that need done. I have to go to the let's see. Nope, can't go that way.
Launch facility. Dead ahead. Directly.
Sector top.
Don't step in front of me, you dummy. If not, maybe they'll bring it back next year. But for right now, it's probably sold out, but it's good. If you haven't tried W yet, you can go to w.gg, use promo code MACRO1 at checkout. Save 10% on your order and help support the channel. Get yourself some decent energy drink. There's another.
Work complete.
Yes! Okay. Let's. Just making sure I check every single room, because you never know. Lookout tower slash lighthouse. Just a temporary marker. Alright. Take a quick nap.
Assume a more recognizable foe.
Yes, the Earth Warder too had a visage. So these humans know you?
Indeed, I have no doubt they will welcome me with open arms.
Gotta get comfy because my arm is.
Speak your mind.
Access the lighthouse slash observation tower is by is by going up to the up through the pillar section. Nice. Okay. So I'm just looking around, searching for hidden doors. Motherfucker! Alright, we're back from the break. So glad I was able to get that clip show fixed for you guys. Alright. Let's normal summon. special summon. And we can... yeah, let's... Are you gonna finish? And okay, I managed to get one. If I could survive this turn, I'll get my second one, and then I'll be good. Four minutes, 30 seconds. Should use Brionic's effect. Let's go with... Hey, what do you know? I managed to get my synchro summons in. So win or lose, I am not scooping. They should have used Brionic's effect. Yeah, they would have lost a card from their hand, but they would have survived. Yeah, I should have used Boreas Storm to attack first and not Armed Wing, because I didn't get the trample effect. And because Armed Wing's negated because of Veo. But they're down to 900 life points. There's very little they could do at this point. And now we're in a top decking situation. And that was one lucky rip. That was an extremely lucky rip. Okay. Alright, so I receive all. So that rating duel must be something new, because I don't remember seeing that before. Dual pass rewards, mission rewards. I'm fairly certain I've got all the daily missions done. I am 3 spell or traps activated in the YCS qualifiers away from finishing this one. I am 16 normal or special summons away from finishing this one. 10 duels away from finishing this one. And I already finished the win a duel mission. So 10 more and I'll get 60 more gems. 16 more normal or special summons and I'll get another 50 gems. And 3 more spells or traps and I'll get another 20 gems. So a total of 20, 40, 70, 100, 130. Total of 130 more gems just from World Championship qualifier missions. Okay. It's the downside of pendulums. They're susceptible to Ghost Ogre. Yes. Max C is so easy to play around. Just don't special summon. Should have banished Necker Valley. Or sent it back to my deck. Hmm. Hmm. Bugger it. Oh, for crying out loud. Oh. I'm gonna take one more 5-minute break. Run some more ads. When I come back, I'm gonna keep going. So back in 5 minutes. Don't go nowhere. I might finish this quest and call it a day. Because I have labs that need done. I have to go to the lookout tower slash lighthouse. Just a temporary marker. Alright. Take a quick nap. I need to shave. Ooh, Ally of Justice decks. I actually kind of am familiar with this deck. Okay. Alright. If not, maybe they'll bring it back next year. But for right now, it's probably sold out, but it's good. If you haven't tried W yet, you can go to w.gg, use promo code MACRO1 at checkout. Save 10% on your order and help support the channel. Get yourself some decent energy drink.
Travel route is confirmed.
Where I'm heading. There's usually an Imperial medical droid nearby the taxi flight point in some of these forward operating bases. And I'm dead again. You know what? Let's... Just making sure I check every single room, because you never know.
Launch facility. Dead ahead. Directly.
Don't step in front of me, you dummy. Alright. Let's do that. I want want to go to Grizzly Hills. So, Amber Pine Lodge. And my favorite thing in the world to do. Go.
A ramp descends into the warehouse's lowest depths. Surprisingly, the ramp is spotless and dust-free. This makes you feel uneasy. This must be the kobold's Ersatz shrine to Kyber.
Alrighty, we're back from break. Let's keep going. Yay, I won the coin flip. $60-card main deck, 15-card extra deck. Deck consistency. Okay. Alright, we're just going to report them for slow play. Provided I haven't exceeded my cheating reports. I do believe that exceeds my, meets my maximum number of cheat reports. for the day. No. Alright, let's see here. So 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. That is iffy. Okay. Before we do anything, let's double check what this does. And we're screwed. Alright, I won the coin flip. After this, I'll open up some packs and then we'll call it a day. Not the greatest hand in the world, but not too shabby. Alright. 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. 43 card main deck. It's still within the acceptability range. Kashtira also needs to be banned. Or tweak the rules of beta format to where you have, in order to special summon, you have to normal summon first. So you have to do a normal summon or set before you can special summon. And then you only get one special summon from hand, deck, or graveyard per turn. I want one more win. Alright. 42 card main deck. That is within acceptable range. $40, $41, $42, $45. Occasionally there's an argument for 43 or 44, but those are rare circumstances. I just want to get to the next duelist level so I can get more WCS tickets. Let's hope that with a 60 card deck he ended up bricking. I just want one more win to end my stream with. 49 card main deck? That makes no sense. At least 60 card main deck makes some semblance of sense. It's these weird oddball deck sizes that just make no sense whatsoever. Nope. You don't get to use my cards on the first frickin' turn. Come on. One more win. Nine, 40, 41, 42, 43. Well, a win's a win. Alright, let's grab dual pass reward. Go to the shop. Let's see. Let's grab one of these. Alright, Tournament's Heartbeat. Target one spell trap on the field, or you can target two if you control Visa Starfrost, shuffle them into the deck, then send one card from your hand to the graveyard. If this card is sent to the graveyard by card effect, you can target one Tournament's Trap in your graveyard, add it to your hand. You can only use one Tournament's Heartbeat effect per turn, and only once that turn. And then we have Haita, the Fire Charmer Ablaze. It's a Link 2 Fire Spellcaster with 1850 attack. Requires 2 monsters, including a fire monster. This card is always treated as a familiar possessed card. You can target one fire monster in your opponent's graveyard, special summon it to your zone. This card points to if this Link summoned card is destroyed by battle or is destroyed by opponent's card effect while it's in its owner's monster zone. You can add one fire monster with 1500 or less defense from your deck to your hand. You can only use each effect of Haita the Fire Charmer Ablaze once per turn. So essentially it's Dark the Dark Charmer, but for fire. As if Snake Eye needs more support. Alright, and one pack of this. Alright, so we have Double Wild. This is a quick play spell. Target one level 5 or lower monster you control. Add one level 10 monster from your deck to your hand with the same original type. Then you can discard one card, and if you do, special summon one monster from your hand with the same type in defense position. You cannot special summon for rest of this turn after this card resolves, except monsters with that original type. You can only activate one Double Wild per turn. Then we have Fiendsmith Kiri. It's a normal trap. This turn, your light fiend monsters cannot be destroyed by battle. Also, any battle damage you take becomes halved. You can banish this card from your graveyard. Fusion summon one Fiendsmith fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters you control and or monsters in your spell trap zone that are equipped to a Fiendsmith monster as an equipped spell as material. You can only use this effect of Fiendsmith Kiri once per turn. Cool. Alright. Well, that is going to do it for me today, folks. I want to thank y'all for joining me. I will be back on tomorrow at 6 a.m. Pacific time, playing some Dungeons and Dragons online. Continuing to adventure with my Halfling Rogue. So until tomorrow at 6 a.m. Pacific time, peace out, stay frosty, have a great day, and stick around for the raid.
And this is how the story ends. I've read between the lines. Your pages are a mystery. Your words are undefined. You buried all your secrets there.